Sunday, November 14th, marked the first annual Big Sweep. This Quidditch game featured Cal versus Stanford in a spellbinding match for the Quidditch Cup.
This is Quidditch. For those of you who don't know, it's a physical adaptation of the imaginary and fictional Harry Potter game Quidditch. As you can see, it's played on brooms. We can't play yet, but we're working on that. There are 4 different positions. You have keeper, who defends the goals, as you can see over there and there. You have the chasers that play with the quaffle. There's 3 of them. They pass the ball to each other and try and score on those hoops.
We want to distract the chasers as much. We want our chasers to get the quaffle as much as possible. So we try to throw our bludgers at them and make them drop the quaffle and make them run around. So my goal today is to defend my chasers, make sure they get to their goals, make their goals, and to make sure that the other team, Stanford, doesn't get their goals by bludgering the heck out of them.
If you get hit by a bludger, you have to run around your hoops and then come on back and you can re-enter the game. And then Seekers and Snitches, they play a whole different game. My position is Snitch. So basically I'm going to have a tennis ball and a sock. That's going to be in my waistband. I'm going to be running around and Seekers are going to try and catch me. And the game ends once the Snitch is caught.
We did a lot of trash talking beforehand and during the game and post-game. And we probably the biggest takeaway is that we're still happy that we can have a great rivalry with Cal. This is actually our first major game. I think it's been overwhelmingly positive. I think the entire student body is really behind us. I think that people were optimistic about this game.
While the Stanford team dueled valiantly, Cal swept the field clean with a score of 230 to 60. Here's what the captains had to say about their team's performance.
I think if we'd had a bigger team, then we could have substituted more often. I also think next time it'll be different because we'll have been playing Quidditch for around the same span that Berkeley has already, so we'll have developed Quidditch minds, we'll have better field awareness, we'll have more adaptability to the flow of the game.
I think we actually held our own pretty well, and I think we learned a lot about the game that we hadn't really grasped fully until you actually play a game.
It was a pretty good game. I'm glad that Stanford played well. It made it more fun for us. I'm glad we won. And I hope to do it again next year. We've had our team up since the beginning of the semester. We've practiced on Mondays and on Fridays, and we've been scrimmaging every single practice. So it's been a lot of work for the team. I'm really proud of how well everyone was playing together and how well they are working together and understanding the positions, and it's just been fantastic. It's really funny when people walk past the field and they see us playing. We'll get jaw drops, while people stop for a couple minutes, they'll take pictures, ask us questions, and it's such a ridiculous game that anybody walking past us just wants to come and look, and that's really the appeal of the game for me, and I think it's a lot of fun, and I hope it grows in the future.
It was exciting, but I don't really understand the rules. It's really cool. I haven't seen them practice, but apparently they practice running with boots between their legs.
Some people are a little skeptical about how much of a sport it is, but once you tell them how much athleticism you have to do it, they get pretty pumped about it. There are the few haters, but most of the people love Harry Potter, so they love Quidditch.
Reporting for the Daily Californian, I'm Melanie Deanda.